I just witnessed a murder, maybe. Two of my buddies and I went camping recently, and we prefer more dispersed camping when we do. So we found a spot along this road and the only campsite was less than a quarter mile away around a bend in the road and not visible from our camp due to some thick forest. Friend had decided after our first night to whip out some shrooms and share it with us. He only had 3.5 grams, so we all roughly got maybe a gram. Keep in mind this wasn't our first time experiencing psychedelics on a trip like this. About an hour or two later, it's now late into the morning and we hear two people, a man and woman, arguing through the wood from the campsite up the road. It was loud enough to tell they were full on screaming at each other, but from my distance I couldn't tell what the argument was about. This went on for maybe 20 minutes or so until it was abruptly ended with a gunshot that echoed through the woods and into my and each of my friends' stomach. We ran into one of our cars and locked the door, trying to discuss what we just heard but also second-guessing because of the shrooms. Being the brave but stupid one of the group, I was convinced that whatever happened was accidental and thought we should go check it out in case someone needs help. I decided to walk up the road and my other two friends followed closely behind. We walked around the bend of the road and about 400 feet down the road some more was a campsite with a tent. We could start to see a woman walking around a tent in their campsite talking to herself. No sign of the men. That's when I also spotted the pink pistol she was carrying in her hand. I froze in the middle of the road along with my friends when she looked up at us and ran behind her tent, probably hiding the gun, and popped back out. Still no sign of the man, and now I'm definitely getting freaked out cause I know I heard two voices arguing in the woods. This is when I yelled out, "Hey, is everyone okay?" We heard some screaming and some shots and wanted to make sure everyone was not letting me finish. She blurted across the dirt road from her campsite, "No one got shot. Everyone is fine. Everything is fine." Still not one sign of the man or his voice or even a sign that anyone is else in the campsite with her. That's when my friends and I got even more scared for our lives and booked it back down the road to our car. We sat in the car and by the campfire that night totally freaked out and convinced she killed a man right next to us. So tell me what you think happened? Edit. I have already anonymously called the police and told them this after some Redditor's advice. At the time we were almost 3 hours from any cell service or any town and didn't want to call our camping trip early.